How could you win MCC? In this video, I will be answering this question of how exactly you could win MCC with the use of statistics. I'll be going through how you need to judge every player on your team, how you should judge game order, as well as how you should judge players on other teams. I'll also be rating how good my team would do in the event so that you can get a better understanding of how the system works. So, grab some popcorn as we begin with how you should rank your friends. The most important part of your future MCC success is how good you and your friends are at Minecraft. What should ideally happen for ranking your friends is to start off broad and abstract to judge an overall level before narrowing down on specific skill sets. For my specific team, I'll begin with my team's achievements in Minecraft, beginning with my own. I'm an example of someone who should be ranked as a 9 out of 10, as I've been on the top of every event I've played in, including Dystopian Games 1 and Hypixel Saturdays 2. I display excellent team leadership skills, and I killed Quig in 2017. And I would like to say that the fight was completely skill-based and there was zero luck involved. Now my other teammate, K-Lowe, is someone who is an example of 5 out of 10 rating, so the opposite end of the spectrum. His most notable achievements include spending a whole 2 years in this hardcore world, getting 8th in Dystopian Games 3, an 18-player event, and is a wizard at Minecraft math, which wouldn't really help much in MCC, which is why he's rated so low. Once you calculate the baseline ranking of your team, you can then get more specific. Analyzing a team's strengths and weaknesses is key for success. Depending on which MCC you're entering into, different skill sets may also prove to be more valuable, just like the burger, which we'll talk about in section 2. How you could get more specific is ranking each of these categories that are valuable in MCC, namely being PvP, parkour, teamwork, quick thinking, and any other skills you think may be valuable to winning MCC, and then averaging the scores out to create a team score. For example, someone like me would have a PvP score of 3 out of 5, a parkour score of 4 out of 5, a teamwork score of 5 out of 5, and a quick thinking score of 4 out of 5, which is really good. While my teammate K-Lowe would drag down the score with a PvP score of 2 out of 5, a parkour score of 2 out of 5, a teamwork score of 4 out of 5, and a quick thinking score of 3 out of 5, placing our team score as 27 out of 40 in all. Wait, what's that noise I hear?
Hi, I'm K-Lowe from the YouTube channel K-Lowe, and personally, my favorite part about MCC is watching the dreams of YouTubers being crushed as their best game gets picked at the start. Now, you might be asking why game order matters so much in MCC, and the simplest answer to that is point multipliers. Point multipliers change the amount of coins gained per game by 50% every 2 games or so. Like inflation, but less. Basically, if you have a game that you're really bad at and a game you're really good at, you would want the game you're bad at to be first and the one you're good at to be last, simply because it's worth more if you have different games near the end. You might be wondering why this exists, and to put it simply, again, it's there to add a little randomness to games. It wouldn't be as fun if only the best players won every time, and eventually the underdogs would lose interest if the system wasn't there. What? So all of this is just to disadvantage people who are good at PvP and parkour in favor of people who might be good at, I don't know, build mart? Yes, but putting it like that kind of misses the purpose of the system. Before MCC 14, the games consisted of mostly miscellaneous tasks that didn't involve that much Minecraft skill. This was changed in later versions to be more parkour and PvP based as we see today. I think MCC is trying to strike a balance between skilled games and fun games, while also making skilled players and more casual players not feel invalidated. A balance that has been mostly perfected since MCC 20. So what does this mean for your chances of winning MCC? It means you should probably be looking for a balanced team with teammates good at PvP and parkour, and teammates good with miscellaneous games as well. For example, our team would probably want a lineup like this because 1, our team's mostly good parkour skills, 2, our teamwork is top notch, and 3, Build Mart can suck my ass.
Well, with that strange interruption out of the way, let me get to debatably one of the most important aspects of how you could win MCC: who you're fighting against. The best example of this concept is seen in Yogcast Jingle Jam, where the best players were only the 3 people who had played in an event before, making it much easier to play in and win compared to an event like MCC 3. where there was not only the dynamic duo of PeteZahHut and Vicstar123 competing with your team for the crown, but also Shovel and S Major on the aforementioned team. who got some of their highest placements ever in this event. So, determining how good your competition is in the format of MCC is incredibly important to finding out if your team will win. Luckily for us though, the MCC teams have gotten more and more balanced as the years have been going on, with most of the best teams being average compared to the less balanced and younger MCCs. For example, in MCC 22, the winning team of the Pink Parrots was composed of Purple, who is debatably one of MCC's best players, Tommy Innit, a good player, Captain Sparkles, a good player who is worse than Tommy, and Orion Sound, a meh player, though definitely not the worst in the world, despite what I may say. And in opposition was the Red Rabbits, who basically had the same team structure as the Pink Parrots. So, the most important part of this is analyzing your competition and seeing how well you can do from there. For example, in Young's Cast Jingle Jam, I think my team would have little to no trouble with getting first place, with Simon's Angels being able to be taken down without a lot of difficulty. While in MCC3, I believe our team could get second or third, though getting first would be near impossible with the orange team on the loose. And finally, in MCC22, I believe our team would again get second or third due to the fact that all the teams are a lot more balanced when compared to MCC3, as in that event the Orange Ocelots were the only real threat. The worst event ever that we could be placed in is obviously MCC All-Stars as well, with us likely getting anywhere from 4th to 6th place, which would not be the best look for us. In conclusion, winning MCC doesn't always come down to just having the best team. It comes down to luck, knowing your strengths, and knowing your foes. Even though it still usually does come down to having the best team. So, I hope this has answered your question on how you could win MCC, whatever event you place yourself into, and now, I'll see myself out. You can't see